Hi everyone, so I'm back with a new video. As always, please do like and subscribe. Right. So today we would be attaching a elastic IP address to EC2 instance. Right. So first of all, we need to understand what is an elastic IP. Right. So basically, elastic IP address is a static IPv4 address designed for dynamic cloud computing. Now what is the use basically, right? So uh, you have always seen and will show in the hands-on as well when we create an EC2 instance. So there is a public IP address as well as a private IP address that's automatically gets created, right? Gets attached to it. So when you stop a EC2 instance, the public IP address gets removed, right? And when you start it, a new public IP address gets attached to it. So every time you stop, a new IP address gets attached public IP, and then when when you stop, it gets removed when you start a new IP address get attached, right? So that is a very big problem in case you are hosting a website or an application which is accessed from the internet, because again uh, the URL is directly linked with the I mean it's kind of um, yeah, it's kind of linked or to the IP address anyway, right? So if the IP address gets keeps on changing, then you need to reconfigure it again and again, right? So that is why this elastic IP address is basically static in nature, and whenever you stop it, also it will not get changed. It will be static only. So also there are a couple of benefits as well, right? So by using elastic IP address, you can mask the failure of an instance. That means you can reattach the elastic IP address to another instance by remapping it, right? That's what it says. Um, Again, the next point is you can specify the elastic IP address in a DNS record for your domain, so that your domain points to your instance, right? So few pointers that we need to remember, right? It's again region specific, cannot be moved to a different region. Again, when you remove this elastic IP from an EC2 instance, it will still be allocated to your account until we release it, right? And the last is, I mean, there are multiple other points, right? But these are few important. And last is, it's not for IPv4, IPv6, not IP. Obviously, it's for IPv4. Now let's do a little bit of hands-on. In this case, right, we'll talk about little bit about pricing as well, right? So ideally, AWS doesn't charge you if you're using it, but if you don't use it, then they'll charge you, right? So first, what we'll do is we'll create a EC2 instance and check its public IP address, right? And then we stop it, and then we see, and then we restart it and check whether the IP is IPv4 is same or not, right? And then we'll attach an IP elastic IP, and then we stop the instance and check whether it's same or not, is it static or not, right? So that's how we figure it out. So we'll launch an instance. Let's launch a my so it's a Linux. So by default, T2 Micro, that's a free tier one. Free tier is a God's gift. And .pe. So basically .ppk also we can do, as I've shown in the last video. We need a putty chain from converting it to .pem to .ppk. But if you download .ppk directly from by using putty, you can directly access so in .ppk only. Enter cpr my So now launching instance. Okay, we've launched the instance. So the second one, the first one, I was doing something else. So the word file, just remember, right? Line documents. So this is the uh, ID. Keep it over here. I, I, so it's running now. So we'll open it. So you can see public IP address for see public IP address 52.207.211.20. Okay. Uh, so you can see over here there is no elastic IP address attached to it as of now. Right. So you can see private IP address. So copy this as well. So private IP. Okay. So so what we'll do is now we'll stop it. So click on this and action. Absolutely. Instance state stop. Okay, so we stopped it, right? So we'll see. Okay, it's still showing. Yeah. So it took some time. I was wondering what happened. So you've stopped it, and we can see over here there is no public IP attached to it now, right? You see the private IP, it's still there. Public IP, it's not there anymore, right? So the IP address that was attached to this EC2 instance have gone. So what I'll do is we'll restart it and let's see what is the IP address that they give us, right? The public IP. So start. Okay, successfully start. It's pending, but let's refresh it. It's taking time, but okay, to come eventually. Let's wait for another 1 or 2 minutes. I mean, like these servers, right? I mean, in cloud, it starts very fast compared to the physical servers. Everybody might have experience of restarting those servers or installing physical servers, right? Even installing operating system in systems, right? It takes a lot of time. If you do it with pen drive, so then also it do takes time. So we'll open it. Okay, so you can see this is the public IP address, which is completely different from the previous one, right? So this is the new public IP address, new, right? 44.203.5.156. The private is still the same. 173.3.1.83.160. It's also same over here, right? So we have now come to a conclusion that whenever we turn it off, the public IP gets removed. If we terminate, it gets removed. If we reboot it, it will get removed, right? So it's a very critical problem. Now what we'll do is we will elastic IP. Yes. So what we'll do is we'll create an elastic IP and attach that elastic IP there, right? So this is an elastic IP that I've created before, but So we have to release it, right? So allocate elastic IP. So you can see again I'm doing everything in US East 1 only. So allocate. So you can see this is the elastic IP that got allocated here, right? So you locate the elastic IP. Now what we need to do is, yeah. So this is the one. What we need to do is open the elastic IP. It's fine. Let's see if the instance is running properly or not. Okay, perfect. Okay, everything is perfect. Now we'll allocate it to this one. Okay, it's in US at one only. So we'll open this elastic IP, locate elastic IP address. It's in the right side instance. So we'll choose the instance. So how do you know? Yeah, that's the name of the instance, right? So also keep a name 548. So now locate. Now we'll see the EC2 instance. We'll just refresh it. So this is the elastic IP, right? So you can see 3.219.241.181. So here also you can see elastic IP is 3.219.241.181, and here also elastic IP is this, right? So in the instance, so what we'll do is we'll stop the instance now. Stopping, just refresh it. When it will be stopped, let's check if the elastic IP got changed or not, right? Still stopping. Okay, it's stopped now, right? Open it. You can see. So the IP, public IP is still attached to it, right? So I can see it did not change. Even though our EC2 instance is completely stopped, right? Stop. Now what we'll do is we will restart it again. Start this. Restart it. Okay, it's running. Let's refresh it now again. Initializing. status, you can see this is arriving. Let's refresh it once more. It'll take 1 or 2 more minutes. So this in between times you can just skip this part of the video for like 1 or 2 minutes and go ahead and see the last part, right, where we would be uh, deleting the EC2 instance and check if the IP address is still there or not, right, with the account. So it will be there in the account. It's just so it's running in the IP address in right 3.219.241.181, right? You can see this is the IP address, elastic IP address, right? Now what we'll do is so instead of down down. What I'm doing is I'm pausing the video again, and then when it gets checked, I'll reinitiate it, and then we will terminate it, and then check whether the IP instance, elastic IP is there or not with the account, right? So we can see here it have passed 2/2 check passed, right? So same, right? The IP, elastic IP address is same. So the do is now we'll terminate it. What will happen once it gets terminated? This that's elastic IP. Um, so shut down and then terminate. Successfully terminated, right? Now you can see the elastic IP is still there. There's one elastic IP still in that account, right? So you have terminated both the accounts. Now this elastic IP is with the account, right? So we can relocate it or reattach it to some other EC2 instance, right? So with that, we come to a conclusion of our this video. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll be coming up with multiple other AWS services one by one, right? Thank you. Have a great day.